Alrighty, so we are gonna be taking on the CHRYSALIS, which has us take out this lowlife dude. Sort of left you guys on a cliffhanger yesterday, and that was kind of intentional, but that's okay. We're just gonna go from there. Of course, I will as soon as I'm actually able to get into it because of the dang queue. But yeah, on the docket for today is trying to get through more of the A Realm Reborn story. And if we get stopped by Crystal Tower stuff, we're just gonna do Crystal Tower instead. Alright. I think I'll be warped back in here after I'm done in there, so it doesn't matter where I go while I'm waiting for the queue to pop. So I guess I can just get out of here. Did I put those? I did not put those daggers in. And I've got a legionary visor. Oh my god, can I actually... Oh my god, I can actually use this for glamours. And I'm gonna see what I get for these antique tassets and breeches. I've got 2 things to pop inside the glamour, glamour dresser. Potentially 4 things, depending on how these look. Actually, I don't think I can pop the belt in, but yeah. Alright, token exchange. Oh. Servant Splendors. Primal gear, Ironworks gear. Single-handed. Uncanny knickknacks. Ooh, a behemoth helm. Yeah, how the hell do I exchange these? Alright, yeah, let me check. Antique tassets. Alright. Can be turned into NPC Kakalin and Mordona to get level 90 gear. Okay. I gotta find this Kakalin then. Oh, I bet she's back here. Foreign merchant, luxury trader, purchase luxuries. 50 million! Oh my god! And then we get a bunch of other things. Okay. Jeez, 50 million gil though. Ah, here we go. Artifact equipment, vintage equipment? Okay, cool. Ah. Oh, this is where I get the hero spells for other things. Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. So this is if I want pieces of gear for that I might have gotten rid of. Alright, so, yeah, these are entirely worthless to me. Who knew? Yeah, let's get rid of these. I literally have no other use for them. I'm heading to an inn room so I can put these in my glamour dresser. 5 minutes on the queue. Innkeeper, here he is. Retire to an inn room. Alright. Into the glamour dresser these will go. Yes, and yes. Cool. Alright. Alright, so now that I've gotten all of that stuff taken care of, I'll see you when the queue pops, YouTube. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be standing here doing absolutely nothing. There we go. Queue popped. Now I am ready. Let's go on ahead and take care of a fairly easy fight, I think. Well, I'm here. Ethereal Rift, the CHRYSALIS. Hot. Yeah, I decided to follow you in here, Mr. Mutton Chops. What do you think about that? There might be a few things that I have to dodge, but other than that, this one should be fairly straightforward. Oh, you're warping. You're warping. Where are you warping? Alright, so far so good. Oh god. Oh, that ain't good, I don't think. Oh, one of the healers is down. Damn. What the hell blasted him in the face? Ooh, I am almost dead. I am almost dead. Stay with the group, stay with the group. Oh, triple looks like a very, very not annoying move. Ah, poop. You had to move. You had to move. Oh, cool, I got Shadowfang off. Where are you, hole? Where are you popping up? Oh, good, this again. Ah, hello. Goodbye. Ow. Alright, what's coming next? Am I gonna be alive after this burst? You might want to get all your health back up, dude. Also, let's, Ouch! You know what? Screw it. I'm just doing this. Oh! Oh, cool! It actually got off! My very first level 3 limit break! Oh, I am in a... thing. Hi. We are in here now. Oh, God. Oh, I died. I may have been preemptive on the limit break, actually. We may actually be dead. Yeah, we did. Alright, note to self, don't do LB. Well, we've got more health and damage now, so we can probably finish this a little faster. Alright, where are you going? Wait for this vulnerability to wear off and then try to tank another one. If any are left. Wait for the thing to happen. Nice. Oh, where are you popping up? Let me finish my capo, dang it. Oh, you went back into my chiton. Cool. Oh, now you're back over there. Okay. Oh, cool. I think we did it. Okay, we're back. And got it. Secret Asian Man. Yay. Yay, we did it. Yay, I am a happy potato. Happy stabby potato. Healer. And I got 2 commendations. Despite messing up with the limit break the first time. Oops.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
Oh. You're back.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come? Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
Oh, there won't be a next time. I want to hurry up, or he's gonna
There will be no next time. This is the end.
What trickery is this? No, no, you cannot, no!
Alright, so he's in there. So let's go on ahead and just stab the thing.
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free. Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light. Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Moonbrita, what are you doing?
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Took the words out of my mouth.
Master Louisoix, I understand now. The choice you made. In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger. You daft old coot.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
Son of a bitch. Bye, tall lady.
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Well, you said it yourself. You're one of the lesser Asians, so not surprised something like this is happening to you, you weak old coot. We just done made an Asian.
Moonbreeder. She's gone. You did it, my friend. The Asian is dead.
Pour one out for Moonbreeder.
This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minthelia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
Yeah, about that.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
Yeah.
She gave her life to temper the blade of light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
He will know pretty soon. Or, you know, right now.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hither to the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end?
I guess so.
The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
She was giving you all those signals and you never wanted to tap that? Not once? Damn, Urianger. You are very oblivious. Never have I seen Urianger so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather in the Charlayan manor to celebrate Moonbreeda's life and mourn her passing. It's materia I'm not going to use, so I don't care which one I get. In memory of Moonbreeda. As Moonbreeda was a native of Charlayan, I feel it only fitting we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? 'Tis a monument found at Rathfrost. It is sacred to Thalic, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There we shall pray for our dear friend's soul and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. Okay, meet you guys there. Seriously, Urianger, you had every single opportunity to tap that while she was here. You decided to put your nose in the books? My God, you messed up. Alright, so I think... yeah, it's right there. There it is. Luckily, these guys aren't aggressive, so I can just do this.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Life for death, a fair exchange. Other bargains will be struck.
Okay, bye. Wait a minute. I can just do this, because I don't want to fly back. Though we have said our farewells, the pall of sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me, as antecedent, 'tis my job to do the pillar of strength, to be the pillar of strength for all of others to lean upon. Yes, I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Throat? Tis as if a dagger's been thrust into my breast. Oh, don't do that. Those look pretty perky. But 'tis a pain we must learn to beat if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Louisoix, Moonbrita, our fellows at the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear that I have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. Aw, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were hitting on me. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on, toward the light of a new day. Minfilia has a request to make of you. Have you a moment? I believe Ida wished a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moonbrita's passing, and my heart aches to see her so downcast. Aw, well, sure. Hey, Ida, what's on your mind? Where's Papalimo? Hey, it's Throat. Great. Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just hard, you know? The thing is, I know Moon would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this, which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. Trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and, well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment, so I was wondering, do you think you could maybe collect it for me? I have the coin to pay for the flower right here. Oh, sure. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you, and the daisy at Rathrost. Sure thing. It's a date. Hi, Rowena. I've come to collect a flower on Ida's behalf. Yeah, they've got you running errands now. And Scions really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Send them the savior of Eorzea to the bleeding market. Fine use of your time, that is. Seriously, though, you'd best learn how to say no or they'll have you mucking out the Chocobo stables next. Anyway, what was it you were here to pick up? The Moon Daisy, was it? Here, then. Take it. Tell the Ida lass I've got a wide selection of headwear in stock if she ever decides to replace that dowdy old mask of hers. God knows she needs to. Okay, bye. Yeah, no wonder Yida said she didn't want to face you at the moment. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to someone a little more sweeter at the moment. What's my gil at? 221,000? Nice. Rowena can be so annoying. She will just not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with something more fashionable. When I tell her I like it fine just the way it is, she says it again, and then again, and then again. It drives me crazy. What I mean to say is I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it. There you go. Mumbrita loved these things, you know? I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows that I'm still thinking of her.
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
Oh, you too again.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
Something wicked this way comes.
Is that what I think it is?
Dragon Song War has begun.
Hello, can you hear me? We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
We're heading back to the Rising Stones. And since we need to get there in a jiffy... So quick. My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Mumbrita's passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy from QERTHAS will soon arrive, and we must hasten to hear her report. The envoy's here. Ah, it's her. I thank you for receiving me on such short notice. The time is of the essence, so I would forego the usual pleasantries if I may. Certainly. You come with news of the Dravanians? Aye, the dragons have begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the central highlands a short while ago, and the battle was joined soon thereafter. Sir Emmerich himself sallied forth a contingent of temple knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced into retreat, our victory, if such a thing it may be called... Let me see. Event! If it such may be called, came at the cost of many of our own. Too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Dravanians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. It is reinforcements you seek, then? We do. Though it pricks our pride, it is plain we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks thus thinned by the Horde. Sir Emmerich would meet with you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Very well, I shall depart for QERTHAS at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the unrest in Uldam must take precedence. It is with such contingencies in mind that I must make another request. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three of the grand companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? Though I will gladly appeal to the grand companies on your behalf, I dare not promise a favorable reply. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean Alliance, I can well imagine how our plea will be received. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. I see. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations and have them present your request directly to the heads of the grand companies. In the event that your plea does receive a favorable answer, know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That is only to be expected. Rest assured that I speak with Sir Emmerich's authority in this matter and that our nations are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. Which brings me to my final request. A personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander desires to speak with you regardless of your fellow's involvement. You faced Midgardsormr and survived. Anything you can share of your experience may yield us an advantage over our foe. Okay. Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well. So it would seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead. Seek me out when you arrive. Yeah, about Midgardsormr. Should I tell her I've got a tiny one hanging around me? Oh god, that's the bridge? Oh. Iceheart.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken. Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus. The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
Let's shoot. No rest for the weary. Let's go. You seriously didn't come here with a code again? Seems I was the swifter. You two, however, have arrived with time to spare, for our host has yet to make an appearance. The murmurings about camp tell of some manner of trouble at the Gates of Judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. Seriously, man, put on a coat! It's very cold here. My stuff's getting tight, so cold doesn't really affect me as much, although I could stand to wear something a bit warmer, honestly. Gates of Judgment are much more than mere doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. If our first line of defense can be so easily shattered... When I laid eyes upon Lady Iceheart, I felt the marrow freeze within my bones. Oh, good, Iceheart came by. Heretic scum, how dare they meddle with our divine protections? I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. We need not fret over much. There are yet several layers of arcane protection that shield the city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Yeah, Iceheart came by. Probably tore down the wards. It would seem the heretic struck the first and most telling blow against Ishgard. Scions, we expected you to Camp Dragonhead. My apologies. We chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. Let us speak more of this back at the camp. Sir Emmerich awaits you. Let's go. It is reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend with one's homeland when one's homeland teeters upon the very brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flames of courage within my heart. Just your heart? I thought it was something different. Anyway. But you did not come to Camp Dragonhead to listen to my prattling. The Lord Commander has arrived and would treat with you in the intercessory. Show me inside, please. I thank you for coming with such haste and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, we are but recently returned from the gates of judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if we would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. On the contrary, Master Alphino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally, Estinian. Oh, hello. Black dragon armor. May I present to you Ishgard's Azir Dragoon? An impressive title, though I confess. I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. They are the formidable warriors all, yet even amongst such masters of the lands, Estinian is without equal. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravanian. You flatter me over much, Lord Commander. So, you are the adventurer of whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fair sang in anticipation of our meeting. Well, now that we've all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. It would seem that Lady Iceheart and the Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. Come on, I clicked. His name features prominently in your nation's history, though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized QERTHAS since Ishgard's founding. Aye, many are the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldrath plucked from the bested worm's skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward we could erect would be stout enough to deny him. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. Do you need a Snickers, Midgar Summer? You seem a little angry. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But those stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage heretics. The dragons are another matter. There are individuals within the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Through the endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of the great worms, they who spend centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies, 20 years for him to gather his strength and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature, then? What do you think? Of that we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Dravanians are not like to leave untested. It would seem you have described your plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander. Yet I cannot help but wonder about your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? Because no one would believe you outside these walls. I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. This much I expected. Unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, you only stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Dravania. 'Cause Eorzea is at risk if this happens. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow if Ishgard were to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, ruins of QERTHAS would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garlean's arrival, that is, for you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim QERTHAS. They would not even have to draw steel. An imperial province sharing a border with Mordona. 7 hells. Very well, we will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor did I ever think that you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar, allow me, Sir Emmerich. Through the power of the eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you, and the eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wheresoever I go. This lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. Then the worm who roared? Was Nidhogg. Aye. Yep. War's coming. We need to prepare. And blah, blah, blah. We're going to go on ahead and take care of the last trial here in a couple seconds. Committed to the cause. We're to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs. Preparation will have to be made, and soon. Alright, back to Rising Stones. For free this time. Oh, let's talk to Tataru real quick. If you're looking for the signs, they've already left for the Alliance nations. I do hope Ishgard will be saved.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Ishgard calls for egg.
Everyone must hear my report.
Aid, not egg. Egg. Stop turning people into egg.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war. But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go. The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end.
What happens if I say no?
For those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
Yeah, I wonder how well that's gonna go over. Blah 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 blah. Ah, blah 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 blah. Salute. Might have to talk with him. I have bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grant Company's soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades would be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. Small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support, I leave to Alphino. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. Would also have you consider the matter of our own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of QERTHAS. It is not unimaginable that fighting may spill across the border. Pray brief Slaffborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. Frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our walls. Okay. Cutscene? No. Okay. When it loads for that long, I think I'm going to assume that there's a cutscene that happens, but yeah, I guess it was just an extra long load time. We are rather close to QERTHAS, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. And we also need to have the beds and bandages laid out just in case. The receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go. I have 101 things to discuss with Slaffborn. Oh, Tataru. Best receptionist in all of Eorzea. Ah, a Lady Dragoon. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to QERTHAS, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as temporary housing for the victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. As for rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I am certain headquarters will say the same. Okay. I'll shoot. Alright, so no volunteers. Oh, hi Tataru. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I've survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay away from Ishgard. Oh. Okay, bye. Hello? Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess, but that ain't what I wanted to talk to you about. I need you to cast your mind back to that scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Alamigo came, by the name of Wilrid, was there with the Fourth that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have you? No, I haven't. God damn it, I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilrid stopped turning up for duty, then the black market weapons went missing from our vault in Ul'dah. So now, of course, half the Braves suspect the lad of making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company's a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, it's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for freedom and all, and that ain't the steady pay. That and the steady pay. Now, compared to most others in this crew, Wilrid's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp amongst wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And then And this is just between you and me, mine. There's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me something queer he'd noticed up in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail that I've stumbled upon, and I'll bet me good eye it ain't young Wilred. Anyway, we've got a war to rage, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you. Looks like the Dravanians aren't the only thing I should be worrying about at the moment. So Ishgard seeks to sell swords to bolster his ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of the siege, those nobles will surely be generous with the rewards. But I pledged myself to guard Revenant's toll. Modest work though it is, I'm loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do. Okay, bye. Alright. 2 more? There was someone over here. Oh, right there. Sell me blade to these guardians. Them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'd slay me fair sure if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them knights before, you know. Watched me like a bloody hawk, he did. Still, I'd put up with worse than that for a heavy purse. And I think I have to go back down. Oh, I actually didn't take damage during any of that. Volunteer my services in the defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claim the lives of every one of my brothers, and I do not mean to offer them mine. Oh. Okay. So I think that's 1 yes, 2 maybes, and I think that's 1 yes, 1 maybe, and 2 no's? There you are. So, did you sway any hearts? Hi. 1 or 2, eh? Well, added to mine that makes 3 or 4, not including Slaffborn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say one Revenant's Toll veteran is worth a dozen clanking knights at the least. Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphino. Apparently the Alliance leaders are convening in Oldal to discuss Ishgard's plight, and they've requested your presence. Yay! I get to do politics again. I just want to stab things. I don't want to be in a seat while I'm watching politicians just talk their faces off. Alright, Chamber Rule. Only a few more quests and you're done with a Realm Reborn. Well, a few quests, 1 trial, and then 1 hour-long batch of cutscenes, actually. And the Crystal Tower quests, those 2. At least Crystal Tower is super decent. Alright. Actually gonna use this time to get a drink, so I'm gonna let this play, and I'll be right back.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Uldar has not.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard, not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, LIMSA comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon.
I'm back.
I dare say they will do so again.
I have drink. I also have drink. I accidentally did that. Okay. We're good. We're good. We didn't lose anything.
If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard.
You sure you want to do that?
Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
He knows something's up.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
Yeah, that could have gone better. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems... Oh. Alright. Well, I gotta do this. Nope. That. Alright, what'd I miss? Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear I have been left with little alternative. We cannot wait... Well, abandon Lord Horshaff and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. You're going to be learning a few lessons very quickly, I think. Captain Ilbert, what news? The assault's begun? We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Well, let's, hop to it. I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Faith. Okay. Gates of Judgment, here we go! First, Camp Dragonhead. What? Oh, right. Yoshimitsu is the name of the legendary relic that I can get for a ninja. Oh yeah, I also changed shirts. The other one I had on was getting a little too stuffy. This one is a lot lighter, a lot cooler feeling, and it's the most comfortable shirt I've ever worn in my life. No joke. Got a pack of 3 of these at Costco, and I do not regret that purchase one bit. It's a shame that I can't find any more whenever I go to Costco. Well, I can, but the only color they have is black, and that's not very comfortable in summer. You're the appointed captain of the Sellsword contingent? Then welcome! There's no shortage of blade work to be done! As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. Alright. Dravanian force. Defeat the Dravanian forces at White Brim! Oh, okay. Right there. I thought I would have been able to queue for the trial, but okay. Oh, good. There's 2. Any more? Oh, good. Alright. The ones that were at White Brim had been defeated, and away I go to leave these guys for dead! Warrior of Light, everybody! Alright, now Providence Point. More fog! Will I run into a wall? I don't know. Oh, there's still more. Alright, you're dead. You're dead? Ah, one more. Alright, you're dead. Yay! Time to leave these guys for dead. Whee! Huh. I gained no experience from any of that. Interesting. And I'm on the other side of the gate. I gotta fly around. Or I could just do that. What news, adventurer? The reinforcements decimated, you say? Dravanian devils! Damn their scaly hides! Hold fast to your grief and fury, sir. We will avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Ah, okay, here it is. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you're tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of faith. A great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the Sea of Clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call Draffin's Collar. Should the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Okay. And we gotta go into the steps of faith. Oh, poop. I'm gonna abandon this quest and then, no, actually, yeah, screw it. I'll, try to get another, screenshot option. Alright. And of course, since I'm queuing up for this, that means there's going to be another cut for YouTube, so I'll, excuse me. See you guys in a little bit on YouTube.
6.5 hours later.
I just keep... Oh, okay, cool. Let's go. Please hit accept, guys. Thank you. Alright, last trial of ARR. At least for the main scenario stuff. There's plenty of other trials and dungeons if you go out and find them, but yeah. This is the last required one. Alright, we are taking on a Dagron. Bunch of Dagrons, I think. Oops, wrong spot. assume we have to take out all the ads, so let's go on ahead and try taking care of that. Ow, I am so all of the stunned. No, I am not. Alright, so I guess so long as I'm not in front of the dragon in any way, shape, or form, I should be okay. Alright, so basically we have to make sure this guy gets taken out before all of the barriers are taken down, or else we wipe. And we gotta start over. Oh, good. Oh, God. Got less health than I usually do. I think the item level is being scaled. I think? Well, let me see. I think so. Oh. Was trying to target it, but it already died. Oh, stunned. Well, we're doing pretty well so far. No other dragons have popped up, so I guess just keep on trying to take this guy out. Oh god, poison. Oh, we have a Horde Dagron to take out. Oh, it's immune to stuns. Good. Ooh, it's close to being dead. Alright. Yes! Nice! I did it. This time the limit break actually worked. This time I didn't screw anyone over with the limit break. Ah, I took out your big guy. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, look at that. You're running away like a little coward flies. They're withdrawing. Victory is ours. Oh, yay. We did it. Ishgard has been saved. For now, at least. Aw, look at that. Ah, and there he is. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. Whee! Estinian away! I must go. Ishgard needs me. We did it. Killed a Dagran. The dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my Crystal Braves were not found wanting. Commander Levieux, Throat, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon, and I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. I too would offer my thanks. Through your deeds, we have achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians, and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. What's a van? The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come and bear us past many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me a little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilberg back to Ul'dahn and reassign those braves whose squads suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, earned a rest at the Rising Stone. Pray return to Revenant Soul and share your tale with Minfilia in person. Alright. I have an idea of where I'm going to be ending things off today. It's not after this quest. I think it might actually be after the next quest. So I think here in a couple of quests, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes, and I don't want to be here for 3 hours. Yeah, I know for a fact that the big cutscenes are coming up fairly soon. Welcome back. Alphino sent word of the siege, and of course you, for the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me. Thank you. Quick arm, quick tongue. Administrative decision. Seems loath to put you into further trouble soon after your last great excursion. Oh, good. You can do it. I have faith in you. Antecedent. Hi, Tataru. A messenger from Ul'dah has arrived with a missive for you. The Royal Seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Namino Ul Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we are to be recognized in our part for lifting the siege. You for your valiant efforts as commander of the Adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to stand hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. And are they truly so brazen as to seek the share in the glory of your triumph? But mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood's yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. Let me guess, you want me to go and just be around people and politics. Would you do me a favor of contacting the rest of the Scions? Of course, Antecedent. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do. What's eating her? Curious, I've never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? Yeah, let's see what's up with Tataru. Look for Tataru at her desk. She's not here. Where could she have gone to? Okay. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Hey, Finneman, where's Tataru? I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Where did she go? Oh, there you are. Oh, Throat, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, Throat. I'm glad we had this little chat. I didn't say anything. Okay, bye. Yes, Tataru, you have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Throat made me realize that there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you've certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Coltronet have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself, and others more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Tataru's gonna fight! Whoa, hey! Oh, hi, Hoary Boulder. That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. And I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help, Antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh yes, pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. And I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request another adventurer, of the capable kind of course, be assigned to our party. Very well, I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I'm able. My thanks, Antecedent. I will take my leave of you. Seriously, Hoary Boulder's awesome. Oh! I have 2 quests. Alright, let me see. Okay. And okay. I'm gonna finish both of these quests. The power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Oriange mentioning she had developed an interest in academia, arcanima. Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild in LIMSA LOMINSA? Yeah, that'd be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all's well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but I'm surely not alone in my concern for her safety. And then we get this one. Wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hoary Boulder with a capable adventurer? Well, I'm sorry to say that I have yet been unable to do so. Now I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and escort duty is frankly beneath the man of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? If I must. Hoary Boulder and Coltonet were to act as 2 such escorts, as was the 3rd adventurer. Alas, due to injury, the said adventurer was not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. Alright. Well, let's see what's going on then. I'll take care of Tataru's second, since she's all the way in LIMSA LOMINSA and this quest is actually just right here. Hello. Is it true you agreed to lend us a hand? I? Huzzah, what did I tell you? Our misfortune has become a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light himself. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route. True, true, but our mission is the same. Separated by malms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. To more practical concerns, Throat, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. Okay. He's waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, Throat, in spirit, we shall be together every step of the way. Alright, so we do have 2 main scenario quests to do. So yeah, I guess I'll go on ahead and follow this thread until its completion. God, it's been so muggy lately. The AC in my room is having trouble keeping up. And I've had to drain it twice a day because of the humidity. At last, the Scion's man deigns to grace me with his presence. Pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Isamhar. Come, we are late enough as is.
Okay. Off I go then. Whee!
Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions then. Please, stand at an appropriate distance to keep watch for wild beasts. Okay. Got him. I see. We have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome. Though, if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Well, I can't help it if those things squeal every time I stab them in the root. Alright, next location is over here. Alright, as usual, destination. I'll try to get them in their vocal cords this time so that they don't squeal out in pain. Done. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. Though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I'm not given to superstition, but there's a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quiet this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. Okay. Now, let me check something. Steps of Faith. Average item level. Level will be synced upon entry, so I assume that meant the item level would as well. Ah, the lost city of Empador. As before, my guardian, pray lead me to my task and ensure our safety. Okay. Let me get these guys out of the way. There we go. Nice. Got him. Oh, a second wave. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, cool. Got him. Data should prove invaluable to... Gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of adamantuses while my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I want to have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. You're welcome. You chose to paddle in the Ichor a while longer, I take it. No matter, I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear that there has been a measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient ether concentration since Calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. Oh, cool. I'd be taking the silver piece. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's Fount. The ambient ether concentrations are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. I think I just heard some thunder outside. Or a firework. Gotta go on ahead and just have one ear off of the headphones. Just so I can hear the stuff going on. Jeez, that far, huh? You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Okay. Cutscene. Yes, quite high. It's still markedly lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the 6th Astral Era. Could the presence of a primal account for the difference, or is there something else? Something else. Something else. Zion, Zion, come here! I need you! Oh. Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived. There you are, Throat. Ori and I were worried about you and your charge when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour. A dead crystal brave. Not by one, no. These wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either. Nary a mark on his sword or his shield. Heard nothing of any crystal brave operations in this area. What cause had Wilred to come here? What should we do? We will see to the scholar's protection, Throat. I and the boys remain. You should return to the Rising Stones. Antecedent will want to know what happened here. And so do I. Well, we know what happened to Woolred. Alright. Almost done. Okay. Throat, you returned and you seem troubled. Did the role of escort chafe so? Found a dead Crystal Brave. We found Woolred. Woolred dead? Mayhap murdered? By the 12, how can that be? We'll send word to Alphino at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Woolred's family. Gods. Alright, well, that's done. Actually, I'm gonna go on ahead and end things off here. This actually seems like a perfect time to end it. Next time I stream Final Fantasy XIV, we're gonna go on ahead and check in on Tataru. See what she's up to. So until then, YouTube, thank you for watching, and take it easy. I'll see you later.